Hi guys! I have been putting off making these videos for far too long. I know I don't have any subscribers, but some of you guys have been with me since the beginning, which is crazy because I was kind of just like sharing videos of like my hobbies of making mermaid tails. And you guys like stuck around and that means so much to me. Thank you. So what I thought I would do is I now have 4 of them. I'm gonna call it 4. I have some that are like partially made. I'm not gonna share those. I have 4 that are completed. I don't love them, but I learned a lot along the way, and I thought I would share them with you guys. My critiques. I'm sure you have your own critiques. And I mean, maybe I can help someone with something. You can see what I did, and you can like make something better from it. I do sell some of my stuff on Etsy. Mostly my scales. I was selling my flukes, but I'm not like in love with my flukes. Plus, some of the ones that I did actually like, the molds got broken, so I had to take them down. And then I had some of my fins, but I'm not in love with my fins either. I want to work on new ones, so I took them down. So mostly I sell my small, medium, and large scales. Currently, I don't have my small scales listed. I will be putting them back up. They're just not up. I have bridal scales up, but I'm wondering if I have small ones of those up. I just don't have the regular ones up. I just have to get them relisted. But otherwise, I do have all my other ones. But I'm going to show how I make them. So perhaps no one even cares about that because maybe you'll want to make your own after you see how I made mine. And again, maybe you can make it better because I'm just a hobbyist. Okay, so without further ado, this is the first tail that I made, which is painted neoprene. It's all fabric. There's monofin inside, and the fluke is also fabric. So let's start at the top. So it's neoprene inside, and I just kind of laid down, traced myself, and so this, I did not have a duct tape dummy with this one. So it's Allure adhesive paint, I believe it's called. They do not make it anymore. It was discontinued, which breaks my heart because I loved this stuff. I have not found anything that works as good as this stuff. So there are other like textured paints and adhesive paints, but they're just not as good. And I hate to say that for the other companies, but Allure, I mean, you had something, bring it back. So anyway, so this is, it's like a textured paint. I mean, you can hear it, that's the glitter. The paint itself is like stickier. When this gets warm, it will stick to itself. It's kind of cold in my house right now, so it's not sticking to anything. So anyway, I did like little tiny scales on this, which you can tell when you look at it. They didn't have a lot of detail. I wasn't really sure what I was doing with the paint at that point. I was just hoping to get something that looked like a scale. I covered it in glitter. That's pretty much it for that part. It's literally just sewed and painted. And then down here, I ended it, it's like right around here where I ended it. You really can't see it. I really was happy with how well that blended. Like there is like not even a ridge. It's like right in here. And then I just kind of blended the paint down onto that other fabric. You can see like the scale texturing in there. I mean, it's cute. It has a nice texture to it. It doesn't look like fabric. It does look like something. Honestly, it does not look like silicone, but it doesn't look like fabric. It has a nice sheen. So then down here, in here is the monofin that I made. I believe they're called finis. Finis something. They're yellow. I will link them below. And then this is that unbreakable plastic from Home Depot. I'll link the name of that below too. It's actually pretty large. And I swam in this thing for a couple months to make sure that this thing would not break. I was so nervous. That's the size. It starts up here. That's where the foot pockets are. And then that's the size of it. So it's pretty large. I wanted this to be like kind of see-through in the water. It's not really see-through when I hold it up here, but when, like say you were under it, like if a mermaid swam above you, you can actually kind of see through this. I took some nice like sunset pictures, and you have that like you can see through it like a fin, which was what I was going for. So anyway, so that's in there, and it's sewn in. You can't get that out, so you know, I hope and pray this thing doesn't snap because I will have to cut it out. But I chose to do that because I did not know that, you know, there were other options at that time. So anyway, so then I guess we'll start with the inside. So you know that there's the monofin in there. And then inside of that is, I believe it's called drawer liner stuff. I got it from Home Depot. It's clear and it has like lines in it. And I believe it's used to line drawers, but I saw it and I thought, oh, that will work. I have one piece on each side, and it's very floppy, but it gave it like the shape of a fluke. So then on top of that is like a very sheer fabric. It was actually blue, which I then painted purple. So now it looks very purple. And it was the same Allure paint, and I just like really covered it and then covered it in glitter just so it would have that like sheer finish, and it has like a different, it's a little stiffer with that on it. And then over top of that, all I did was just paint some, let's see if I can get up there, just some lines just to make it look like a fin. And then I cut the bottom, so this actually is glued together so you can't get into anything. It's not beautiful. I mean, it's not perfect at all, but it was my first one, and honestly, in the water, this thing looks really pretty. On land, it looks like what you're seeing here. It's not perfect, but for my first tail, it's all right, and I haven't, given up on it because in the water, it's quite nice. What I do want to do to this one is, even though this gets nice and stretchy in the heat, in the cold it's not stretchy. So what I do with this is, our ocean water is cold where I live, so I put this on before I touch the water. So I put it on in the sun, and it's nice and stretchy. But what I want to do is add a zipper. So that is my project for this. And then I want to do something at the waistband, because I don't love how you can see that little bit of neoprene. When you're wearing it, it's not that bad. And I usually wear something like sparkly waistband or something, but I don't know. I just don't love it. So I'll be doing something with that. But that is my first tail. So there you go. There you have it. And I will be with you soon with tail number 2. Thanks for watching.